What is up guys, I'm Tharun and this is a very cool HTML tutorial. We are going to continue with the series, and in the last video I think we did the tables, and now next we are going to move on to HTML colors and HTML lists. So what are we waiting for? Let's jump right into it. So first let's open our text editor, which is Atom, and the server is already live. We're running it live. It's better for development. And now in the previous tutorial what we did was this ID, and we used the end style even tag so that we could write the style for the even children of TR. Okay, then we styled the TH, gave it a padding, gave this one a padding, and here I showed you how you could collapse the borders, which is like there will be double lines but which will become single like that. Okay, so sorry for that. Save. So this is how we do that, and we saw the border bottom and other styling. Then you have the border spacing, then you have the margin auto, which we did to bring the table to the middle. So we saw call span and row span, which basically call span spans this column to two columns. Okay, if you give call span equal to 2, and row span basically does the same but does it to the row. So it's pretty much okay if you know only so much. It's good enough. If you recalled it, really good. So now let's create another HTML file. Yeah, here let's just open the style. It'll come in handy. So new file HTML6. Okay, .html. Save. Okay, save. And now let's just pick one of them. I think, yeah, this is good. Copy it and go to HTML6 and paste. Save it and just let's go to HTML6.html. So we have this. We were styling this one. For now, let's just remove this div. We do not need it. Save. It's gone. Now what I want to show you is, let's write another div. Okay, div. Okay, you could either give it a class or an ID depending upon the usage and the styling you're going to give. So now here at least let's use ID and let's call it div4. Okay, save. And within this div4 we're not gonna give anything yet because I want to show you HTML colors. Pretty much it. So go down and let's start writing the styling for div4. Okay, for div4 let the width be 300 pixels and height be 300 pixels, and what else, background color, let it for now be white. We have the div, then let's bring it to the middle. So say margin auto. Boom, we have the div. So I want to show you the HTML coloring properties. So let's quickly change this to HTML colors. Now for this div, okay, there are actually different ways in which you could mention a color. This one, you could write the name of the color if you want, like white, red, green, blue, yellow, or some sky blue or something. I don't think sky blue works, but just go through the documentation. I'll just give you the links, or I'll leave the links down in the description below. But you could either mention the names like that, or you have 4 other ways, I guess. Okay, and one of the other ways is background color, and we're going to mention the hexadecimal values. Okay, so hexadecimal values have either 3 values or have 6 values. When you use 6 values, Okay, so for instance, if I use 0 0 0 0 0 0 like that, so the first two zeros mention the intensity of red. The next two zeros mention the intensity of green, and the next two zeros mention the intensity of blue. It's RGB. Okay, so if I leave it all 0, it's black, because there's no red, there's no blue, or there's no green, and it's black. But you may ask, until where does what is the maximum? So the maximum is, since it's hexadecimal system, the maximum is F, 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 say, and it's white. See, it's white. Actually, this is not disturbing. It's white, okay. And I said you could use 3, only 3, not 6, okay. When do you use that? So if the pair I told you, if they're same, then instead of using 2, if I could select it correctly, instead of using 2 F's, you could use 1 F, 1 F, 1 F. Okay, for example, F, F, F. Save, it's going to give the same. If you use F, 0, 0, then it's going to give red, because red is the maximum. And one more trick here, or one more tip here, is when all the 3 values are same, then it's going to give you grayish, except for 0 and F. Okay, so now if it is 1 1 1, that's a gray. If it is E E E, A B C D, actually it's a gray, but you're not able to see it. So let's try C C C. It's a gray. Okay, so that's one thing. So first type is name, second type is hexadecimal, and the third one I would like to show is RGB. The background color, RGB, and you write the values here. So the minimum value is 0, sorry for that, and the maximum is 255. And it works same as hexadecimal, that RGB thing. So 255, I told you, RGB, so that is blue. Okay, now since you've learned this, if you want to pick a color and you don't know the value of that, just go to Google, okay? Go to Google and just type color picker. You get a hell lot of options from different websites. You could either go there, or just immediately for testing purposes, you could just select a color here. You select a color, or some good color here, and just copy this value or the RGB value. So just copy this, go into the code and just paste it, and with semicolon, save it. And now when we go there, see, we get that color. So this is all about the HTML colors which I have tagged. So now let's immediately jump into HTML lists. So for the HTML list, I would like to create a new HTML file. Let's create HTML, say 7.html, save it, and let's just bring some code in, paste it, remove all of this, save it, just go to html7.html. Okay, and now h1 is for the heading. If you remember, if you recognize, then it's good enough. h1 is going to be HTML lists, save it. So under HTML list we have three types. First thing is unordered list. Okay, unordered list you denote it by UL, and okay, within UL we have to wrap the other content. So within the UL we will have to wrap LI, that is a list item, and it ends with a closing tag like all other tags. So UL stands for unordered list, and li stands for list item. So you'll have let's have a couple of list items, okay? And when I give some data here, for example, say cat and dog, save it, you get cat dog here. See, actually the bullet points in here, let's just quickly wrap it into a div class equals the div 5. Okay, and go here slash div, save, and just quickly go to style1.css, come down, just select div 5 and just give a width of say 400 pixels, say, and just give margin auto. Okay, then come here, div5 book. Okay, now I've specified this rules, okay? It's not working there. Do you know why? Because it was a class and by mistake I used this ID. That's not good. So just give class and save it. Bam, it's working. And just let's give the color of the text immediately to white. See, it's visible. Okay, now we get it right. Sorry guys, that was my mistake, but at least we learned something from that mistake. Everybody makes mistakes, and it's actually good to make mistakes. So you have the UL, and next let's talk about ordered lists. That is OL. It ends with OL, and the same li tags we could use. Back. Save, like if you want to. And there is also another type of listing you could use. I'm not responding, but I'll respond to it. There's another you could use. Those are description lists. Okay, DL. It ends with DL. And description lists are like I don't think I could tell you properly, so I just type it in so that you can understand. DT, and within DT we use say cat, and within this thing we could use the D that tells the data, okay, about DT, that is, let's say meow. Sorry for the spelling, it is wrong. And another DT which is dog, and another DT there, and DD says bow. You could add another or any number of bows there. Okay, so this is like cat, it tells meow, and dog, it tells bow. Okay, so this is how you do the description list thing. There are a couple of other things I would like to show you. Like for the UL, you can style it to make it list. You know what, I'll show you that in the next video. There are actually a couple of things you could do with lists, and we'll be soon making a navbar also, if you don't know what a navbar is. So this is a navbar we'll be soon creating, I think probably in the next video. Okay, so using lists, okay, it's so awesome. Lists are very useful, just not only for making these and even for making the navbar. So thanks for joining me. I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye from Tharun.